My name is Dr. Mary Lou Jepsen. I work at Oculus and Facebook, and my title is kind of funny. It's game changer. So I'm trying to basically create a future for virtual reality and augmented reality. I would say my interest in tech was always there. I was just interested in everything. I really love the idea of creating these imaginary worlds through technology, and that's what I've sort of spent my whole career on. Technical women leave tech at 4 times the rate of women MDs because the tech industry is so hostile. You see very senior women leaving technology and the men stay, mostly because they feel quite isolated and are isolated by the very systems. I mean, I left Google X. All the senior women have left Google X. I was the last to make it. I was, to be fair, the last there. Megan Smith left, Claire Hughes Johnson, vice presidents at Google, left. There was a reason for that. In graduate school, I made a holographic video system. When I first started talking about it, before I created the system, in the Q&A period, a guy who many people thought should have won the Nobel Prize for the invention of holography stood up and started telling me how impossible it was. And somebody who had achieved almost impossible things in his life was busy telling me that it was impossible. So I went up to him at the cocktail party that evening and I said, you know, you've done these impossible things. Why are you sort of saying to other people it's impossible? Why not consider it for a while before you say it's impossible and figure out a way through it, because it's the only way anything changes. I think I said it more articulately than that. But at any rate, he sat down with me at the bar and we worked through the problems for the rest of the evening, and he felt really bad and we became close friends after that. So that was good. But my advisor at the time, Steve Benton, I was at MIT at the time, said to me, when someone tells you something is impossible, it really means they're a little bit jealous, and keep going, you're on the right track. And so I've sort of stuck with that and tried to do projects that are seemingly impossible. I remember when I started One Laptop Per Child, everyone just thought it was a joke. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Michael Dell, Craig Barrett, the then CEO of Intel, all publicly and privately deriding my work, saying it was impossible, it was never going to work. And not only did it work, it made $1 billion of revenue for a not-for-profit, helped make those very companies collectively $30 billion in revenue, became the fastest growing consumer electronic product ever recorded, and transformed the lives of children in the developing world who have little or no opportunity. And so it's interesting that you can turn the dynamic around, because they will always underestimate, well, I hope that's not always, but the life I've led as a woman in tech is you're underestimated, but you're remembered because you look different. You know, the numbers are out from Intel and Apple in their ability to recruit women and underrepresented minorities. And one thing that Intel is doing and publicly talking about is that when they set up new teams, they go for the diversity and women candidates first for a technical team. Fill out the team first with your diversity candidates, and then bring in, you're going to end up with white and Asian males because it's tech and there's more of them, but you might end up with all white Asian males if you wait till the end of the recruiting process to try to find them. Everybody thinks fairness is overvalued, but like, it's going to matter for your product that you're taking the best technical decisions and business decisions you can and seeing as many perspectives and not shutting them down. There's a way of looking at all advancement of humanity as advancement in tech. And so to sort of let the boys do tech, you're only giving half the population, or whatever, the white guys, control of the social change.